Hi, and welcome to another episode of Inspired Living with me, your host, Liz. And this week I want to ask the question to you about how you feel like you measure up in your life, around your friends, around family, to yourself. I think it's such an important and interesting question to examine in your life because I feel like it's brought to us or to our attention at such a young age. We're taught as kids to start measuring ourselves against one another, even against siblings, that it becomes such a culture, this question of measuring up, and constantly it becomes such an ingrained way we go through life, and it follows us everywhere. And I just find it fascinating how many people really don't feel like they measure up. And so this week I wanted you to self-examine how you feel like you measure up against your peers, against your siblings, family, friends, coworkers. And if that's not a very positive response in your world, I want you to really check in and see if you can change that or shift that. Examine where that mindset is really coming from. Is that something that was instilled in you from such an early age, or is it something that you picked up along the way through a relationship or through a work situation? So measuring up is about really finding your own self-worth. It's about coming into a place where you feel proud of who you are and what you're putting out into the world. And so measuring up is really an opportunity to say, like, you know what, I really do feel good about who I am as a human being, what I'm doing in this lifetime, and who I'm presenting myself to be. So I want you to measure yourself and have it be a positive experience so that you feel like you can honestly say that you feel good about how you're measuring up in your life. And if you don't, then it's time to shift your thinking and maybe make some changes at this point. But I leave you with that. I hope you measure up. A couple of my favorite quotes. The measure of a man is what he does with power. That was from Pluto. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. That was from Einstein. And for me, the measure of worth is when you're really proud of who you are. And I think that's what measuring up is all about. So think about that this week. How do you measure up in your life? I hope it's a positive, beautiful way. And if not, it's time to make that shift. I look forward to seeing you right back here on LizTV next week. And until then, have a beautifully inspired week and live a life full of health and happiness. I'll see you next.